Hello everyone, so today I'm making this video to show you how you can download play on the Nintendo DS, not on the original, not on the original Nintendo DS with real hardware, but on an emulator like this. But yeah, the requirements is that you need to have Melon DS, Mario, a game, right, and then the DS firmware and DSi firmware. So I'm gonna show you guys how you set this up. So first, you open the Melon DS, and as you can see, if you try to boot the firmware, it says this firmware is not bootable because we haven't inserted anything into that. I hope Nintendo doesn't get mad at me for that, but I don't think they would because this console is like a 2 decades old console. But I don't think that. But yeah, let's begin. So first what you're gonna do is go into configuration and go into emulator settings. And as you can see, you got the console type like the DS. So you go here and insert the files that you have in your DSi firmware or NAND. So I have to let me make some folders so we can synchronize these so we can know where they are. So as you can see, ND. Okay, it's not letting me. But yeah, if I go there, downloads, and if I go into DS firmware, and as you can see, I made a folder. Now you got BIOS, NDS, and there, DS firmware, and these are the three things for the DS. And now for the DSi, let me make a new folder, which is called DS, and then I. And let's transfer these. Dang. And now we are ready to go. So now we got the DS and DSi firmware, and now we want us the ARM9, which is that, and this one, and this one. And now for the DSi one, yes. Alright. You go back, DSi, ARM9, ARM7, firmware, and NAND. And now we press OK, and we got them saved. For this one now, I'm going to use DSi mode because it's kind of easier, so I don't have to reboot every time. And now let's use DSi experimental. And oh, never mind. I'm not gonna use DSi. I'm gonna use the original DS. DS. Let's boot. This is actually my own file. So yeah. This is actually the name that I put it on the DS because I thought to name the DS, not my actual name. So I've kept it here for a lot of years. So let's try getting newer things. And I have this, yeah, so for this DSi, DS NAND, I have them somewhere, but not on this video. I have publish them, so if you found this one, then congratulations. But yeah, so let's insert our game, which is Mario Kart DS. Oh yeah, let me transfer this to the other side. Alright, so I'm looking at the other screen just doing something, and yeah, let me just go and turn this off. Alright, so let me load my game. My game is in, so let me boot my other DSi. So how you open the second one you're gonna download play is you go into System, Multiplayer, and launch New Instance. So this one is gonna be Player 2, and it has to be with the firmware. So when the firmware is booted, you have to reboot the other console so the game can be read, because it wasn't enough RAM, so the console can read directly the game, so you had to reboot it multiple times. So now we start Mario Kart DS. I've showed Mario Kart DS in another video with old Nintendo DS consoles. So there it is. Now you press multiplayer and there download play. Yeah, I forgot to get my thing. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, multiplayer. You have to create a group and then simple. Now this thing will detect that you're doing a download play. Just give it a little bit. There you go. And now you press here, Yes. And now we press cut off. And this thing will, now we have to wait. So you have to have a powerful computer like I have. Not a lot of, but like have an Intel Core i7. If you have like a 2008 computer or like 2012, it's not gonna run great. It's gonna like run at probably 30 FPS, which the audio is gonna be choppy. But yeah, if you have like a 2015 or like 2023 computer, then you are good. But now we have to wait for the data to download from the other DS which doesn't have the game, for example, but we can put the game on the other DS as well and like do local player with the games having it both consoles. So as you can see, there it is. Yeah, and that's it. So yeah, it works. Let's just choose a character, Luigi. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. So now let's just press OK. Let's choose a course. Probably this one. I haven't set up the controls, so yeah. But as you can see, it's loading the course. And as you can see, after that, it's going to load the game. And yeah, that's all basically. The other one says, yeah. But yeah, the signals are a little bit bad. But yeah, there it is. There it is. It's there. And the game works perfectly fine. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to subscribe and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.